Hi everyone, my name's Abbey and welcome to today's TV4Education training. Hi everyone, my name is Abbey and welcome to today's TV4Education teacher training. Today I'm going to be taking you through how to search for resources on TV4Ed, both our TV4Ed videos and our lessons, as well as YouTube videos. This time it will be on the topic of sound and light in science for grade 1 students. So if you're a grade 1 teacher and you're a science teacher and you think this would be beneficial for you, make sure to tune in. So we'll start off, I'll show you my screen. And we'll start off looking through TV4Ed content. So we're on the home page here, so you can search through TV4Ed as well as YouTube and lessons, and you can also search through documentaries and movies if you want. But if you're after a specific subject, like we are today, we'll go straight to the smart search bar up here and look for what we want. So let's say we want some videos on light in science first. I'll type light science. We can see the videos that come up. We see we've got some Science Max videos here. So I see these Science Max videos and I think these would be good for me. I can also go to title here and this will only show me these keywords in the title. So when I was in Smart Search, this was searching the tags and the description and the title. Whereas if I go to title, it will just show me the title. So you can see now this episode of Scope has come up because it's got both of those in the title. So I can go in and I can go to this episode and I can see it's for primary students. When I see the information come up, I can scroll through and think that yes, this is something I'd love to show to my grade 1s, and you can add it to your items up here with the star button if you want, or you can share it with your students with the share button here and click the class grade. So in this case it would be grade 1s, and you can click the expiry date. So if you want them to have access to it all year, you would just leave the expiry date as the end of the year. It'll give you your share link, your embed code to put in your school's learning management system, and a QR code. And you can also add this to a resource list or a smart lesson if you want to, which we might do in a bit. Then you can see you've got some Science Max episodes here that you think would be good, and you think this would also be good to show as well as the Scope video. So you think you want to send both to your students, so you want to put them in a resource list. So what you do to create a smart lesson, you go up to the top left here where my cursor is, and the menu will come up. You go down to Smart Classrooms and then you go Create Lesson. So I'll open it in a new tab to make it easy for myself. And this is what comes up for you. So you have to type in the lesson name and then a description. So you can put sound and light in science for the lesson name. And then I'll put for grade 1 students. And you can edit these as much or as many times as you want. So you just click save, and then if I want to edit, I just click edit. Now I want to add those 2 resources from before, so I'll go back, I'll get the title of this Scope episode, and I'll paste it in here. So I'm making sure to paste it in the TV4Education tab. You've also got these other tabs. Make sure you do TV4Education tab, as it is a TV4Ed video. So I've searched, that's one I want, and I'll click Add to Lesson, and there we go. And then I'll add this one as well, the Science Max episode that we were looking at before. I'll go add a resource again and do the same thing. And they're both added to the lesson. If I want to delete any of these, I can just click the little bin button here. If I want to change the order in which I want the students to watch them, I can just click this arrow here, and now that one's at the top, or I can click the down arrow, now it's at the bottom. I can also edit the titles if I want. So if I click the edit button here, I can edit this if I want, just to have the title and not the episode numbers, etc. You can also add a hint, so this can be a hint if you've got questions in this lesson as well. You can add a hint saying something like, the answer to question 1 is in the last 2 minutes of this video, or you can just say, please watch first 3 minutes. You can write anything you want in there and click save, and that will save that for you. And you see that comes up here with the hint. So if you want to add questions, you just click add question next to the add resource list, and you can add the questions and you can have them correspond to the videos. So you can place a question underneath this video if it's relevant to that, and underneath this video if it's relevant to that. But I'm just creating a resource list today, so we'll just do it like that. Now, as we've said, please watch the first 3 minutes. So you can write that, but you can also clip this video if you want. So if you just want the students to watch the first 3 minutes, you can create chapters. So I'll click this button here, which will start the chapter at the start of the video. And then I'll go to 3 minutes in. And I'll click this button here, which will end the chapter. And then I can write a chapter title in here. I can just call it chapter 1. And then I'll click create chapter, and that's now created that chapter. And you can create multiple if you want, but I'll just create one for the purposes of this. I'll click save, and that's now saved. So now when my students go to play this video, it will only show them up to 3 minutes. So see how I've clicked past here, it won't play past the 3 minute mark. And if you've got another chapter, it will automatically skip to the next chapter if you want it to. So we've added these 2 videos, and now I want to see if we can add some YouTube videos. So to search through the YouTube videos, I'll make sure I go to the YouTube tab so I can search specifically for YouTube and not for lessons or TV4Ed videos. And I can type light and sound for kids and see what we come up with. So we've got this video here, light and sound for children, and I think, oh, that would be good to show to them. I can do exactly the same I did with the TV4Ed videos. Just click on it, copy the title, and then when I go back to my resource list, I'll go add resource, and instead of going TV4Ed this time, I'll go to YouTube, and I'll paste that into YouTube, click search, and then we can see that's the video we were looking at, and we can add it to the lesson, and we can delete it or change the order or clip it the same way we did with the TV4Ed content. So you can now share this with your students if you want them to access all of the videos in one place, and if you want them to only see specific parts of each video, you can create a resource list like I've just done here. You can also search our smart lessons to see if we have any pre-existing things that might meet what you're looking for. So if I go to lessons up here, I can now search through the lessons. So if I just type light in, I can see that we've got some resource lists and some lessons relevant to that. And I can click on this one and see that it's for year 5, so it'll be a bit advanced for my students, but you can still add this to your library. And then you can go to your My Items later and you can actually edit. So you can take out resources, you can clip them, you can take out questions and write your own if you want to, if you think that you can make it more suitable for the students that you want. And so I've added that to my items. So I can go to my items, and see that we've now got that lesson. So I can click on it and I can edit it if I want. And when I save this lesson, that will be in my items as well, and I can access it from there, and I can show it to my students from there, or I can share it with my students from there. So that's how easy it is to create a resource list on that topic, and how to search the videos. So that's all I've got for you today. I've shown you how to research videos on TV4Ed on the topic of light and sound for grade 1s. We've added a couple of TV4Ed videos to our resource list, as well as a YouTube video, and we've searched through our existing smart lessons to see what kind of content we have. So that's all from me today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can get notified when we go live and of all our recent updates and content. And to be updated with all of TV4Ed's new releases and content, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So until next time, I'll see you later.